As we can see from this part, we have 4 parts of today's topics. The first of all is the solution background. Why the hotel chose a VoIP solution? What is advantages compared to the traditional PBX? And what is the hotel VoIP system's requirement? And the second one is our solutions provide to the hotels and our solution features. We give the market to 3 segmentations. The first one is luxury and large resort. They normally have higher requirements compared to the medium and small ones. And the next is medium and small hotels, which normally have under 200 rooms. And the third one is the economic chain hotels, which might require multi-site networking for their hotel management. And the third part is why do they choose New Rock? We want to provide our customers a clear advantages compared to our competitors, from the solutions to the product. And the second is our advantages to persuasive the customers to choose New Rock. And the fourth part is our case study. We have many projects deployment since our establishment. We have 20 years VoIP experience in the Chinese market. And for the global market, we have deployed more and more hotel projects with our partners' help. And the last is the tech Q&A, question and answers. We have invited our global customer support manager, Romeo here. He can ask the technical related questions after our presentation. Please unmute yourself. Thank you. Okay, we will start from here. We come to the first part, our solution background. So why a hotel choose a VoIP solution, not a PBX one, and what the hotel requirements. So we come to this page. What is a VoIP solution have advantages compared to the traditional PBX? The first is, as we all know, the hotel industry is still under the impact of the COVID-19, and they have to reduce their operation costs to meet the daily operation requirements and better customer experience. We want the traditional PBX have disadvantages, like they require expensive wiring throughout the buildings, and for the long time operation cost, they are relatively expensive, and also they are unable to meet the growing communication requirements in the hotel, internally or externally. And for the VoIP solutions, we can see it's easy to install and with a little wiring, and they can save communication costs with IP telephone systems. Also, it can improve the reception service effectively. Also, we can enhance the call qualities in the customers' rooms and provide quick and smart services. Also, New Rock has this unified management system to help reduce the maintenance cost. Okay, the next page is our UC solution overview. We have the OM series IP-PBX as the core component, and with the features not only can provide their feature unified communications, but also we have the value add models such as call recordings and the soft consoles. And we can see beside IP-PBX, we also have the gateways and the PMS middleware, which can dock with the hotel PMS. And also we have the Unique, our newly promoted UC software that can provide meetings and instant messages to the hotels.
Hello.
And this is our hotel customers in the domestic market. Due to some reason, we cannot reveal our overseas hotel customers' brands here. So we can see from the luxury to the middle scale and economic and budget and hotel chains. So we go to the hotel phone system requirement. What is the most important software to a hotel? I think it is the PMS, which is the management system for the hotels, which can help the reception to do the check-in, check-out, and wake-up calls and billing services, and call barring and etc. features. And the Neuroc solutions we provide the PMS middleware to dock with the major stream hotel PMS systems, and we can also provide them internal and external communication requirements, from the basic voice communication to the audio attendant and call recordings. And the Neuroc solution can reduce the phone system cost, and also we have open APIs for the value-added features, which we will talk about these features in the solution part and our case studies. And we can see from the feature part, here is an overview of our reception, console, reservation, broadcast, and catering and billing. We can dock with through the PMS middlewares. And here we go to the solutions for the hotel and the solution features. We will talk first from the luxury hotel and large resorts, and go to medium and economic chains. So the first is we do a segmentation of different hotels. They have different requirements for their hotel solutions. The first is the luxury and upscale. They normally require like about 300 rooms or more, and they have multi-buildings. They require the solutions need to be high reliability and efficient and professional hotel management. Also, they need the flexible deployment and centralized operation and maintenance of the many devices. And then it's a small and middle size. They are pretty regular and pretty normal, and with like 100 to 300 rooms normally in one buildings. And they need the reception, the basic voice communication, the RVRs, and the easy hotel business management. Also, they need the easy deployment. And the third one is a budget chain. It is a chain hotel, so it has many branches located in different cities, which they might require to use the multi-site networking to do the headquarter and branch networking. So they need the centralized operation and maintenance software to do the unified management of the devices in different locations. And normally one branches might have like 100 rooms, and this can utilize the small devices of the Neuroc products. So we'll go to the solutions. The first one is the luxury and upscales. We can see our topology here. We use the OM series IP-PBX to connect to the PSTN, and we have this TMSI to connect to the hotel PMS. And also, if the hotel requires the recording management and unified management, they can install this RMS, which is called Recording Management System, and UMS, the Unified Management System. And we can see at different floors, if the hotels have these analog phones, and we can see we have the analogs connect to the MX series VoIP gateways in each floor to connect to the analog phones. And for the hotel reception, we have these high-end IP phones for the reception. And for the hotel staff, they can choose to use Newlink for their mobile working, which can use the meeting and instant message. And the Newlink is based on the cloud, and it can connect it to the IP-PBX to use as a soft phones. So we are going to look at the features of this solution. The first one is high reliability, because the luxury hotels normally have very high volumes during their operations, day or night. So the Neuroc devices have this dual power supply and dual network port, and we have this must support redundancy, which can help the whole solution have this reliability assurance. And the next part is high compatibility. We have many tests with major hotel PMS like the brands over here, and we can by our middleware PMSI, we can connect OM series IP-PBX to the major brand PMS like the Oracles, and we can finish the check-in and guest name setting, wake-up calls, and confirmation bill services through the PMSI to the PMS. The next feature is this multi-functions of the IP-PBX. We have this message waiting indicator, which we also call high voltage. And we have this multi-language RVRs and background music and open APIs and multi-site networking, which will use the NAT traversal service. So the next is multi-extensions in one room. Normally, the luxury hotel have this suite for their high-end customers, and they are normally have one phone, multiple phones in one room, and we can see they all use the same number, the share number, like 808, and we have these bathroom extensions and bedroom and kitchen extensions. So all extensions will ring when they receive an incoming call. So, but the one station will answer them automatically, and the rest will hang up. So this is multi-extension features for the luxury hotel. The next is our reception call recording. If the management want to do a check about their service, they can use the recording functions to recording every phone call that in the hotels. And the Neuroc RMS recording management system support multi-dimensional queries file encryption. And we have multi-level permissions, and we can monitor and alerting the recording files in the system. The next one is our easy deployment features. Normally we have the IP-PBX deployed in the server rooms, and we have gateways in different floors to connect to the IP-PBX. And we have the phones deployed in each hotel rooms. So this, our normally deployment period would be like within 1 week or 3 work days. So the next part is the Unix software. Unix software is just bringing to the market in the last year, and it integrates instant messaging, audio and video conferencing, and mobile extensions together. This would be a replacement for our old software, VoIP, and each hotel staff in the hotel, whether it is a hotel reception or it's a management and operating system, can install the Unix app and take phone calls from this app. And Neuroc, we come to our second market, small and middle size. This might require to use the small IP-PBX, like from the OM20G to OM80Es. And also we use the IP-PBX to connect to the PSTNs and to use PMSI to dock with the hotel PMS. And we have this broadcasting features, which can connect to all the SIP-based terminals in the hotels. And we have this all Wi-Fi solutions, all choices for the hotels. They can choose to deploy all Wi-Fi phones in their hotel. This solution is most suitable for the 100 to 200 rooms hotels. And we're gonna quick through about this solution and features. Nihao is our soft console, which can use like customer response centers. It can have this call group and customer management for the receptions to use. And we have this VIP customer binding and call record and state case. This is basically used for the hotel receptions. And the hotel bed calls. We all know that the emergency broadcast is very important for the hotels. So we can see the IP-PBX has this built-in broadcasting function. All SIP-based broadcasting devices is supported and can be registered as a SIP extensions of Neuroc IP-PBX. When the emergency comes, the users can use their phones to dial the SIP broadcasting device and do quickly the broadcasting. So the next one is our chain hotel solutions. We have many branches in different locations. So if the hotel management group want to realize the unified management, they can use our NAT traversal service for this function and bring them into one network. Similar to the previous ones, they can use PMSI and RMS and UMS for different functions, and each hotel in different locations have their analog phones or IP phones or even the Newlink mobile phones for communications. And here is the headquarters. They can choose to deploy the management system in their headquarters. So the next is the UMS. We can see this is a user screen for our unified management system. We can see all the status and the data that used in this stage. We can realize the remote management, fault alarm, and statistic reports through the UMS. Also, if we are talking about a multi-site management, and they have to use these batch configurations to improve the configuration efficiency. And the next is we take an example of how you use remote and unified management to do the management more efficiently. So we have these headquarters and branch hotels. We can manage up to, the UMS can manage up to like 300 branches and can unify the collection and store the recordings and call records to monitor the service behavior and the service qualities. If the branch hotel has like 200 rooms, the branches can manage their own phone calls and recordings and provide customer information management, call pop-up, and other functions. If the hotel want to expand their branches into more cities, the newly added ones won't affecting the normal function of our existing hotels. And we introduce our value-added software as we talk about the recording management system. Neuroc actually has two different recording management software, the RMS and the recording agent. The recording agent, we can say it is a simpler software compared to the RMS because it can achieve like 3-channel real-time call recording features, while the RMS can realize like 1,600 real-time call collections. This is suitable for the small and medium-sized call volume hotels and for the multi-branch hotels that have high call volume. Next software is Newlink. Some of our partners have already familiar with Newlink because we want to bring this unified communication software to our global market. So the Newlink support like max up to 400 video and audio conferences internally, and we support instant message. We support like max up to 500 people group chat. And the third one is when the Newlink app talking with OM IP-PBX, they can turn their apps into these soft phones, which is a mobile soft phones. They can take their phone calls anywhere they want. Another key feature is the audio provisions. So for the branch hotels, the IT department normally they have to do the rapid extension and for the hotel chains. So the inconsistent configurations and high equipment maintenance is very exhausting. With the New York automated configuration solution, the headquarters and branch hotels can realize the remote configurations, which can save the configuration times 90% and reduce the maintenance cost like 75%. And this feature is gradually used in our domestic market. So we talk about our solutions, and these are the products for the hotels. We have this software, as we said, Newlink, the PMS middleware, the IMS, and the Nihao Soft Console, and our management system, unified management. And our IP-PBX from the small OM20G for 20 users to the OM 8000 that could use for very large hotels. And we have our IP phone terminals and the VoIP gateways from 2 to 96 gateways. So now we're gonna take a break as we talk about a lot about our solutions and products. We have 2 questions. You can unmute yourself and you can type the answers into our chat in these meetings. How many parties? The first one, we go to the first one. How many parties that video and audio conference does Newlink support? So let's see if we have any answers. Hello, you can choose to unmute yourself. Do anyone remember? I'm sorry. Do anyone remember that how many video and audio conference that Newlink support? Oh, just hello? No one knows? Okay, then we go to next. Wow, we have a winner that how many real-time call collections can IMS real centralized management that's generated by the OM and MX series equipment? And I see that we have Joy and Ryan have their answers in the chat rooms. And congrats to Joy that he correct answers. And the Newlink can support like max up to 400 video conference, and the IMS can collect 600 recordings generated by the OM and MX series equipment. Okay, I will try to slow down so we can have the numbers to remember correctly. Okay, the next part. Why choose? Based on our research, New York compare, we have this complete product line from IP-PBX to different sizes with IP gateways and IP phones. All of these products can realize the unified configuration and management through the UMS, which means the hotels can save the maintenance cost and management cost from the unified management. And we have the relatively high capacity and high concurrency from the similar sized IP-PBX. And we have, from the recordings perspective, we have more rich and mature softwares compared to them. And also we have the Newlink UC softwares that can support hotel staff to have mobile extensions and to realize the mobile office in the hotel. So we're going to do a little break, and we can please name 2 VoIP gateways that support dual power supply and dual network redundancy. Also, the first one answer the question correctly can have our gifts. You can type in the chat, and if you want, you can unmute yourself and just give us the answers. Okay, let's start. We can see. Wow, we have a winner, and Ms. Lau has already answered them correctly. Yes, it is MX MXCT and MX 120G that can support this dual port supply and dual network port redundancy. Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Lau. And we go to our final part, our exciting case studies. First, we're going to have a look at our domestic hotel project and our creative cases in Shanghai or in Xiamen. And next, we go to the Oversea hotel project. And the final part is we have Romel's help with the tech Q&As. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually hotels in the in UAE that we deployed in last year, and this is a independent hotel which has one building that had like 160 guest room and suites, plus the front desk, offices, and other types of like the kitchen, the cafeteria that need to deploy like a total of 200 IP phones. And at the time of our construction, the builder has already reserved wiring on each floor according to their design, and the hotel has choose to use the entry-level IP phones. And we can see we have the first floor, second floor, third floor, and receptions. And we have a MX VoIP gateway on for their hotel office to connect to the analog phones. Our solution is we deploy OM ATE IP-PBX to connect to the PSTN and to dock with their hotel PMS. And for each floor of the buildings, we have deployed MX series analog VoIP gateways to connect to the hotel's IP-PBX. And the next one is our customer values. Here we can see devices in their server rooms, and our customers' features is like they can do a quick deployment and easy maintenance. The IP-PBX is connected to the hotel network without additional wiring and supports automatic configurations. And our friendly backend operation interface is convenient for the hotel IT to complete daily management and maintenance. And also we use some analog phones to protect the hotel's asset and have some cost reduction. We don't need to modify the existing wiring and use the legacy analog phones. Also, we have this API interface quickly dock to their hotel PMS through the PMSI to realize all the hotel features like wake up call spading and do not disturb and color blacklist and etc. So this is a quick case study for the hotels for a medium-sized hotel in UAE. And we go to the next one, the quarantine hotel. This is actually a quite large hotels that have many different buildings in many different locations, and it like has 6,000 isolated rooms. We can see from his use is for the quarantines for the insurers that go back to China. So we also use the unmanned delivery robot in this project. The project requirement is actually pretty high because the construction time is very tight, and their voice system need to be installed and deployed very quickly. We can meet the requirement of like 4,300 extensions in the first phase, and we have very large volume of telephone inquiries because there are many residents in these quarantine hotels. The hotel reception must be efficient and accurate. Also, they need to use this contactless delivery system to prevent the infection of the COVID-19. And we can see our topology here. We use our large size IP-PBX, OM 8000 and MX 100G to connect to the PST, and we use PMSI to connect to PMS. Also, they use Nihao Self Console, and we connected to the robot cloud to our cloud PBX. And in each floor and each building of these hotels, we have the VoIP gateways connect to the analog phones. So the customer value of this project is a high reliable communication guarantee, because OM 8000 IP-PBX can meet up to 8,000 extensions and 800 simultaneous calls and call recordings. We have this telecom grade reliability based on this platform. The dual hot standby, like dual power supply, dual network, and redundancy can be guaranteed. There is no interruption. And we also have this corporate sensing system, like the Nihao soft consoles. And we have this easy expansion and compatibility features. OM 8000 IP-PBX is also modular design. It can be quickly expanded by adding more interface card. And the next is Open API. As we said, we use the contactless delivery bot to deliver food and goods to different rooms in different buildings. So we can support docking to the third-party application systems to use this achieve the application integration, including but not limited to this robot. We can also support access to the virtual receptions, which use the artificial intelligence technologies. And the next one is it's a hotel in Hangzhou that we do a very quickly deploy for a new VoIP system. This hotel has like 1,000 travelers in one day from daily to daily. So it offers a variety of services such as pickup, text call, and luggage storage, wake up call, and 24-hour front desk. And we have this, our solution is also use a large IP-PBX like OM 1000 to meet their daily telephone requirements. Like there are about 300 extensions in these hotel rooms and different areas, like their fitness rooms and desk concierge. And we also deploy the digital trunk like MX 100GS to access to the 3B trunks to provide stable and reliable external lines for the hotels. Also use the PMSI to connect it to the PMS. And the next is we can see a topology here. Here is all the devices we use in the server rooms. And for the administrative office, they use ARP phones. At the reception, they use professional reception phones. And we have the IMX100G in different areas in the hotels, the gym, bar, and meeting rooms. And this solution bring our customers a very reliable voice systems and no more missed calls from the customers, because our IP-PBX supports 7 to 24-hour automatic operators, multiple RVRs, and flexible settings of the IP phones. Also, we can do a wire-free and easy to install and maintain, because compared to the traditional PBX, IP-PBX is simple to install, deploy, and configure and maintain with an easy, user-friendly web interface that allow anyone familiar with the networks can install and maintain the equipment. And we have these open APIs and built-in interface. Not only to the hotel PMS, such like Oracle. And at the same time, the hotel want to deploy a virtual reception in their hotels. They can use our open APIs to connect to the artificial intelligence vendors in the future. Like also, if they want to use a food delivery robot, they can also use the open APIs to finish this application. Basically, these are our major 3 case studies that utilize different sizes of IP-PBX and have different requirements of their terminals. So this is a case study part, and the next is a very easy one that we deployed many years ago from still is a PBX to VoIP. I'm not gonna skip this part, and we can see they are also very familiar, and so we're gonna not illustrate on this part. The next is going to show our customers from the luxury to the budget chains and small and mid-sized hotels. So our last part is our tech Q&As. If you have any questions about these solutions, you can unmute yourself and ask Romeo about your concerns and questions. Okay, thank you very much.